right now, but life still lit. Ride down the strip, $500,000 whip. 5 M's for the kid for ice like this. Everything I want to hit, I scratch them off the list. Ask about me, word around the town. Won't get my heart, I'm putting you down. I'm not a simp. Big OG, I'm him. Park the back the lamb and then go GLE, I'm trip. Catch it. We ain't nothing like them. Only you know that rap come through the rack, no tape. Hustle got the racks back, man, my pockets stacked with lit. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, now it's a duffel in my knapsack. I don't check my track record. At 18, I was a 7-figure after tax. I spent the ticket on both. I wiped and that was facts. On Twitter, don't believe the hype. I put my life on wax. I made it back in, blew that the same night as sex. I wake up and go get that cake. I ain't the type relax. Me dank rounds with a lick through ways to get a. What's the name like a freight train? On the track, don't play no games. Mention my name, we caught them the same day on Max. Then I listen to what them fans saying on them apps. I ain't snitching on my man. Soon as we hop out that van, that's a crazy. Give me a like NCAA Blitz. I don't appreciate it, but it's Swish out like he crazy. I'm mad cause he made me, I was at the rents. 10K for the fit, I'm too wavy. 29, I'm rich with 3 babies. Pinky ring, the wrist cost 380, really made it. Yes, I evaded, mouth shut, you know how we played it. Now I'm MIA, might be Vegas. Thank God I went legit, swerve. Swerve. Thank God I went legit, swerve. Thank God I went legit, swerve.
ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
and scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL, getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting 5. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the 3. Drew Robinson is at power forward. And the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone along with the big man, MP. Now here's Cologne. Kicks it to McCall. The shot over MP. McCall's shot off the mark. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Yep, that one goes. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Carrington shot falls.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
McCall outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Back to McCall. Wide open. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Steady offense. The coaching staff loves seeing them with the rock.
Now here's MP. Defended by McCall. Kicks it out to Moore. Wide open look. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now Carrington. MP throws it down.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Now McCall. Right side, Lack. Outside, it's Johnson. That 3 off the mark. The West All-Stars leading this one. Stolen by Lack. Kicks it to Johnson. McCall. Here's Cologne on the money from 12 feet away.
Proving how effective he can be from the in-between area, Cologne's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
To the inside. And yep, it's good. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that. Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
Here's Mills. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a 3 of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Now here's McCall. It's a 9-point game. Lack's shot is off. Pass to Moore. To the paint. MP. And the dunk by MP.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
A nice shot by Lack.
That's a pretty hard play to defend against. He just used his height that time down low.
And here's Moore. To the middle. And MP gets it to go. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's more. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. MP again.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Now here's McCall. The D right on him. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Pass over to Robinson. Shoots over Stone. Miles Stone, what a defensive effort there. The West with the ball. Now MP. Moore. Mills outside. Here's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
And he gets it to go.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Cologne. Black. Now here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. UIBL, no good that time either. The West in total control in this one. Moore on the wing. Back to MP. It's stolen away by McCall. Cologne on the outside. Johnson, guarded by MP.
Hey, yo, right here.
Screen. Cologne on the outside. Kicks it to McCall. Outside, Lack. Jonathan Lack with another miss.
I'm just not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep. It just is not working for him.
Now MP.
2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. So some change.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
It's McCall on the wing. Now guarded by Mills. There's a screen. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now MP. 22 points for him. Outside Mills. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They would be wise to run the clock a little here.
Yeah, no rush. Holding for one shot would be the right call.
McCall, now guarded by Mills. Jacks up a three. Moore pulls it in. 1 second left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 18. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Mills. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And they double up MP. And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Inside, McCall. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Down low. And that one's good from MP.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Johnson misses. MP outside. Carrington nails the three-pointer. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now here's McCall. He's got 6.
He's been a real bright spot in what otherwise has been really dim, a struggle for this team.
To the inside, MP. Count that one.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Outside, Black. Johnson. Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. Here's Johnson. From the arc. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Mills.
At the line for the EYBL.
Now Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Now here's McCall. Left side, Lack. Robinson. And a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
MP inside. He's against McCall. MP with the look. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, that was vicious, fellas. Two-handed monster slam.
There was no one that was going to stop him on that one.
And I'm glad they didn't try. You wouldn't want anybody getting hurt out there.
Timeout called by the EYBL. And the West All-Stars making a change here.
Al Pachumsi. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Lack. 7 points in this one. Al Pachumsi on the wing. Robinson, defended by Harris. 6 to shoot. The EYBL, no good that time either. The WCBL on offense. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's out.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Timeout on the court.
Pass over to Robinson. Outside for Tombo. And here's McCall. For Trumpsy, outside. Back to McCall. Now here's Dermanenko. Misses the 3. MP inside. He's guarded by Perchumsky. It's MP missing. McCall in the high post. That's his 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed 3.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the West All-Stars.
That free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second free throw. Johnson with the rock. Outside, Black. McCall. Over MP. McCall, no good.
The defender's height advantage really forced a tough shot into a difficult one. Tried to fade it over the top, but no dice.
Here's MP, and the layup is good.
Smart play to work the ball in close. Just easier to score from that distance.
Outside, McCall. Kicks it to Johnson. Back to McCall. There's the three. Rebound brought home by Carrington.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
MP. And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
On the low block especially, you've got to be more careful with the ball. There's so many bodies and hands, you can't get loose with it.
Now here's McCall, covered by MP. Inside, Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Great pass. You like the unselfishness, and you like the precision.
It's Carrington on the wing. Up top more. Mills. MP left side. And they double up MP. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball.
Team foul. Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
The West with the ball. A 19-point contest. And Corrado gets it to go.
26.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
And good that time.
Oh, that was a tough shot. But Perchumsey makes it look so easy.
MP high post. Banked in off the glass.
MP.
And here's Dermonenko. Finds Schroeder. Back to Dermonenko. Here's Leftos. Off the mark there with the three. Now Harris. Here's MP. Nice pass, led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. They get it again. Perchumsey, good.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsey's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
And it's MP missing. Here's Dermonenko. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that about does it, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best. And tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates. I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you, because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode of Out of Bounds, the new web series offering exclusive access to all things MP as I start the next chapter of my basketball journey in Bonita, España. Sick apartment, right? Yeah, my agent hooked me up with all this. Can't wait to get to work.
Okay. All right, well, what's on the schedule for today?
I have to head to my first practice, so that's really exciting. And our first game is in a couple of days against the league's MVP. So I'm looking to hit the ground running against him.
All right, after you settle in and got a little time to breathe, what are you the most excited about when it comes to living in Spain?
La comida. My dad's an amazing chef. He gave me this huge list of stuff I gotta eat.
How big is this list?
Bro, he's got this thing into categories. Like, first is classics. Jamón, ibirco, paella, tapas, patatas, bravas, gazpacho, musto. Whew, that one's a grape juice made of wine grapes. That's crazy, right? Apparently they put an olive in it. I don't know, but I'm excited. Then he's got stuff like rabo de toro, pulpo, a la gallega, bacalao. Shh. Man, it goes on, but there's a whole section of Basque cuisine.
You been working on that accent, I see. You weren't kidding about that list.
Yeah, my dad doesn't play when it comes to la comida, bro.
I feel you. Well, looks like you got an adventure ahead of you.
Yeah, for real, no doubt. And I'm excited to have you all along on the ride with me.
And cut.
Keep it a buck with me. How was that?
You were great. You seemed at ease. Definitely comfortable in front of the camera. And you covered all the things we got to cover. Why, what's up?
I don't know. It's just... doing this with someone else, it feels like there's more pressure.
Ah, man, you're crushing it. Trust me, I've been doing this long enough. You know, the basketball stuff, it pulls them in, but your personality, that's what they're here for. And you got that in spades. You don't need me to tell you that. Plus, listen, if we got a take and you don't like it, there's nothing. We can always do another one, bro. I got you.
You're right. I appreciate that. Your feedback's good. Keep it up.
Thank you. So, you got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery. As much as I want to see the rest of this country, I came here to get my draft stock up and make the league. That's what I'm gonna do, Xander.
Go!
Almost got you that time, Lazy.
Better luck next time, MP.
I can't believe I do this every day. These practices are crazy.
You're tired?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
We're just getting started.
Hey, that's some good motivation. I can see why they made you team captain. Not saying that you're not good. You definitely can ball on the court, too.
I'm not joking. We need fresh legs in the fourth. All right? Conditioning is everything.
Everybody cuddle up.
It'll make you a better player. Okay. All right? We do everything for a reason.
It's absolutely critical to be the best conditioned team on the court. Fitness makes the difference between winning and losing, especially in the fourth. So we're going to do a shot scrimmage, full court. Let's see who's been keeping up with their conditioning program. Line them up!
Okay. Hey, Sergio, I got you this time.
yo, right here.
I got it.
Help me out! Get the board!
Some of you are more ready than others. You better clean it up quick. Now, if we're going to be successful at the end of games, we have to be able to run our sideline out of bounds sets forwards and backwards. First set we're going to work on is called Granada. We're looking to spring Sergio for an open three in the corner. So NP!
Oh, see, coach.
You gotta set a good screen here, okay? You're late, you're dead in the water. And I want you here. Not here, but right here. You got me?
Vale, I got you, coach.
Let's go! Let's go, MP, move it! Move it, MP, let's go! Move it! Ay, por favor. Again, get up! Get up, MP, move it!
That all you got, America? I thought Cowboys supposed to be tough.
You're not very nice.
He's like that with everyone. You keep dealing with someone like Lazard, you can't back down.
That guy's built like a bear.
He wasn't born that way. He worked for it.
Prove it.
I know what it's like to be in your shoes. It's a hard adjustment to the pros. You just gotta keep working. You'll be fine.
Enough chatter. Let's line him up again!
All right. I'm ready.
All right, first game coming up later today. What are you expecting?
That the game speed will be more intense than anything I'm used to from high school. Malaga is the best team in the country, so we're going right into the deep end with this game.
Mm-hmm. And when you talk Malaga, there's one name on everyone's lips.
Carlos Navarro.
Yep. What do we need to know about him?
Reigning MVP. 3-level scorer. Elite.
So how do you plan to slow him down?
To slow a guy like Navarro down, you have to do it as a team. And that's why I came to this country. To prove that I can help a team win at the highest level.
And cut. You good? You seem a little off.
Yep, I'm fine. Just... I haven't been this sore since I started running with varsity freshman year.
It'll make you stronger in the long run.
Yep, for sure. It's, why I came here. To get in professional shape, it's just a lot when you're going through it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to move to answer it.
Not at all. You worried about Navarro?
Yeah. Wouldn't you be?
And a stunning waterfront view overlooking Malaga, Spain, our site for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for this presentation of the SNCL, Madrid versus Malaga. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, and I know we're excited to get this one going.
Well, we've got two strong teams facing off in an early season test. Basket Madrid has high hopes this season, but FC Malaga is the home of the reigning MVP, Carlos Navarro.
Oh, yeah, and Navarro coming off an absolutely stellar season. We know exactly what he can do on the floor.
And one player we don't know just yet a lot about, MP. The American transplant for Basket Madrid should make his debut tonight, and the team hopes he can make a contribution immediately.
Of course, the star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another.
Both teams changing it up here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to MP. Got a piece of it. Here's Aguilar. Rebound by Malaga. And with the way Navarro can light it up, there's a good chance he goes back-to-back in the MVP race.
I mean, he just scores it with such ease, and really at all levels of the floor. Can go with either hand, and if you look to take one thing away from his arsenal, he'll simply go to another weapon of his.
Outside Illich. Montoya. Pass to MP. The D by Escudero. 17-foot shot on the way. That one drops for him.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the award, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
Here's MP. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Aguilar.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Illich the block. Here's MP. And he hits the buzzer beater.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as he cans it at the buzzer.
Fantastic shot. Cool and collected, and just didn't rush it at all.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Basket Madrid ahead. They lead by Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
On offense, here's Malaga. Trailing by 13. Here's Munoz. Out to the left wing. Clock at 6. And here's Galindo from the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for his first shot. Here's Martinez. And he makes good on the layup.
And as he develops his game, MP's passing will be key going forward.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Galindo, covered by MP. And Galindo with the slam.
Oh, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some of his serious leaping ability.
Pass to Rojas. MP. Here's Perez. Rojas. To the paint. Here's MP. That's Galindo with the rebound. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
He is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
And here's Aguilar. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Rojas. Here's Martinez. Down low. Here's Munoz. Here's Galindo. Covered by MP. Gets it down to single digits.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Rojas. Inside. And there's the 3-second violation. Malaga trailing here. Outside Navarro. Back to Castillo. Navarro. Defended by Illich. Here's Serrano. 5 to shoot. Castillo outside. And the 3 off target. Outside Illich. Pass to Morales. Now here's Alvarez. Here's MP. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And he's going up for the hoop here. And it's out of bounds. Malaga able to retain possession here.
You know, he had no chance but to lunge for that pass.
Montoya with it. 6 points for him. MP, he's guarded by Escudero. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Malaga.
This should be the last possession of the quarter.
If their clock management is good, it will be.
Pass to Navarro. On the wing, Navarro. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
Oh, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Basket Madrid ahead, up by 4. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. That's the start of the second half. And you look at the coach for Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, That press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
With his insane length, the rim is right there for Escudero. Scoring inside could not be easier.
Here's MP. That misses off the backboard. Now here's Castillo. He's guarded by Montoya. Pass to Navarro. Gomes. Back to Navarro. 6 to shoot. That ties it up.
Well, you've got to give them so much credit for battling back into this game.
It really was an impressive rally, and we'll see how much that a comeback might have taken out of them. See if they can keep that foot on the pedal, because it's tough to keep that up.
Yeah, Brian, it is so hard to exert that much energy and now try to keep the lead.
Valverde outside. From the top of the key, and FC Malaga, another bucket.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ballgame.
Yeah, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback, so you just have to like their chances the rest of the way.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So here's Malaga. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
I'm not even sure that Escudero has to get off the ground to slam it. Wow.
Out to the wing. Alvarez outside. Montoya. Back to Alvarez. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Good on the triple.
When a wing like Alvarez is knocking down threes, it just opens up this Madrid attack.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Gomes.
Well, Illich has made plenty of plays like that in his career. He was the last line of defense.
Delgado. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP. And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
Madrid with the lead. And unsurprisingly, the MVP has been a force. Navarro completely outpacing MP in scoring.
And this is just MP learning that there are levels to this. Navarro is a seasoned vet in his prime, coming off of an MVP season. If you're MP, you can't get too down on yourself, because he's got to take some time to learn from the experience and use that to improve. Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Valverde outside. They get it back. Galindo. Yep, that goes.
Strong rebound. He gets the easy putback as a result.
So it's Basket Madrid now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the inside. Here's MP. He's now made half of his 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
Left side Gomes. Down low. Galindo. In the jam by Galindo.
Oh, there we go. The big fella throwing it down hard.
Outside Montoya. To the paint. MP. And MP slams it in.
Big show of athleticism by MP, going up strong for the dunk.
Now here's Castillo. Valverde sets a screen. Inside. And he drops in the layup off glass.
Great job to hit his teammate on the move.
Here's MP. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Aguilar.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one.
Basket Madrid ahead.
They're up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
And here we are, folks. Fourth quarter, FC Malaga at home against Basket Madrid. Here's Aguilar. Pass to Perez.
Who's watching here?
They set the pick for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
In the jam by Galindo.
Threw it down with authority.
He can really fly. And you combine that with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points the hard way.
Yeah, and he doesn't mind getting them the hard way either, guys. He's able to play well above the rim. That makes him dangerous.
And MP gets it to go.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
You just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played.
Back to Aguilar.
To the middle.
Here's MP.
In for another field goal, a sublime 9 for 14 on the night.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
To the paint. Here's Galindo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 86%.
And here's Madrid now.
8-point game.
Pass to Rojas.
Inside. They swipe it. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first. I think that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Time called here, Basket Madrid.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Pass to Serrano. Salazar.
Down low.
Galindo gets the bucket. Here's Madrid now.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Here's MP. And it's Galindo with the rebound.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from that.
It has. There's not really anything they can do.
But they'll get another chance.
Munoz.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Here's MP. Gets the bucket. Final whistle sounds, and that'll do it. Madrid comes in and gets the road win. A very strong.
Well, MP, bienvenidos, and what a way to start your Spanish journey with an impressive victory. Now that your first game is behind you, how do you feel about the level of talent you faced here tonight?
Gracias, bienvenidos, Miss Mueller. These guys can play. The fundamentals and the way they see the game, the unselfishness, the toughness. You can see why they call this the toughest league outside of the NBA. And honestly, it may take a little while for the game to come to me, but you know, if I could keep learning on the fly while we're winning, that'd be a win-win for me.
Was there any added significance to the win for you coming in against the reigning MVP?
There's so many great players in this league. Honestly, Memo, Galindo, Herrera, it's an honor sharing the floor with any of them. But obviously, Navarro is the king of the mountain right now, and it feels good to knock him off for a day or two. But if we're going to keep winning, I'm sure I'll see him again, so I can't wait to get to that point, but I can't be coasting right now.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.